John Krasinski and Emily Blunt will make you believe in love. From their initial encounter to their public shows of passion, the Hollywood star's love story is one to remember. Nice couples finish first. That's the lesson to take from John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, who have been dating since 2008 and married since 2010. Krasinski, 44, and Blunt, 41, have been hugely successful both separately and together, having cooperated on the A Quiet Place film series. However, the parents of two tiny daughters are also recognized for being completely kind to one another. I wasn't searching for a relationship, and then I met her, and I was so nervous. I was like, oh God, I think I'm going to fall in love with her, Krasinski recalled on The Ellen Show in 2011, shortly after marrying. I shook her hand and said, I like you, so if someone wants to pick up a girl, that's the way to do it. But how did this seemingly ideal pair get together? Let's take a walk down Blunt Krasinski memory lane, beginning with his love for one of her flicks. 2006, John Krasinski goes crazy for The Devil Wears Prada. Krasinski's reaction to the 2006 comedy starring Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, and his future wife is virtually legendary. When he eventually met Blunt, who plays Emily, one of Miranda Priestley's devoted design aides, she inquired how many times he'd seen the movie. Like 75 times, he told Glamour in 2016. I'm lucky enough that she stayed with me and didn't realize that she had really married her stalker. 2008, fate brings them together at a restaurant. While eating dinner with his buddy Justin Theroux, Krasinski noticed Blunt and a mutual friend at an adjacent table, and went over, as Blunt recalled on Late Night with Seth Meyers in 2018. I was at a restaurant. He was at the restaurant. I was sitting with a mutual friend, Blunt explained. He abandoned Justin and came over to speak with us. He didn't eat. He just stood there, making me chuckle. In a joint interview with The Hollywood Reporter in 2018, the two revealed that they ate pizza at Krasinski's apartment in West Hollywood on their first date. That night, something so precious transpired between them, but Blunt refused to elaborate. Blunt said on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in 2022 that she still owns the royal blue velvet jacket she wore that night, despite the fact that it was an awful jacket. I wore it on John and I's first date, and I have not thrown it out, she went on to say. That jacket is horrible. It lays there, and I say, that is a dreadful jacket. August 2009, they become engaged. Krasinski revealed on The Ellen Show in October 2010 that he and Blunt had adopted a new Labrador dog the previous year. They named him Finn, but the puppy was not the couple's only accomplishment in 2009. According to a September 2009 interview with Access Hollywood, Krasinski dropped down on one knee and proposed to his girlfriend. It was very casual, he explained. I was quite nervous. She answered yes to unicorns, waves, and clouds. We cried, and then everyone around us started crying. Apparently, in a Garton's famous engagement, chicken had a role. Blunt revealed on iHeartMedia's River Cafe Table 4 podcast in 2021 that she prepared the recipe before to the proposal. A roast chicken, who doesn't love roast chicken? She asked. July 2010, they marry. People reported that Krasinski and Blunt married in a private ceremony at George Clooney's house on Lake Como in Italy. The bride donned a Marchesa bridal custom cream chiffon sweetheart draped gown with embroidery, and her ring was a Neil Lane 3-carat round diamond and platinum showstopper. February 2014. They welcome a baby. In September 2013, the couple revealed that they were expecting their first child, confirming the joyous news with Gossip Time. Their daughter was born on February 16, 2014, and Krasinski sent out a birthday message on X. I wanted to share the news personally. Emily and I are overjoyed to welcome our daughter Hazel into this world today. Happy birthday, he wrote. January 2015, Krasinski stops Blunt on stage for a hug. Who was more thrilled than Blunt to receive a Critics' Choice Award in 2015 for her performance in Edge of Tomorrow? Possibly Krasinski, who rushed on stage during her acceptance speech to hug and congratulate her. June 2016, they welcome baby number 2. The couple welcomed their second daughter in the summer of 2016, and Krasinski once again took to X to announce the news. On July 4th, the actor commented, "What better way to celebrate Independence Day than to reveal our 4th family member? We met our beautiful daughter Violet 2 weeks ago. Happy 4th." 2017, the couple announces their first picture together, A Quiet Place. Not every couple wishes to live and work together, but Blunt and Krasinski do, and they demonstrate that it is possible to be blissful. In March 2017, it was announced that the two would appear together in A Quiet Place, a creature movie that Krasinski would co-write and direct. The picture was a huge success, grossing more than $340 million worldwide, and Blunt won a SAG award for her performance. During her acceptance speech, Blunt stated, "I am going to share this completely with my husband, John Krasinski, because the entire experience of doing this with you has completely pierced my heart directly." The sequel, A Quiet Place Part 2, premiered in 2020, with additional chapters in the franchise planned for 2024 and 2025. 2020 present, they celebrate 10 years of marriage and are still going strong. At the height of the pandemic, Krasinski and Blunt celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary, but the lockdowns appear to have only strengthened their bond. Having John's support is everything, because we are each other's confidant, Blunt told People in December 2020. That shared understanding has been an extremely important anchor for me. Meanwhile, Krasinski is her biggest fan. As he told Parade in December 2022, I wouldn't be where I am today without her. On a daily basis, but definitely, as a father, she constantly motivates me to improve in all I do.